welcome to March. I hope you're doing well. This is an exciting vlog for once. Excuse me while I'm just doing my makeup. I have about an hour to spare before we need to go. So if I do my makeup with you. We are in March now. And I am 34 weeks pregnant. I have just like a month and a half left to go now, before my due date anyway. And I feel like I'm finally getting to the part of my pregnancy where I get to do like the fun stuff, and I have not had the best pregnancy experience journey so far. But I feel like I've now got a few things waiting for me that are like more fun and exciting, more like the bits that I was really looking forward to with pregnancy coming up. And this week I get to do 2 of them, which is exciting. One of them being today, which is my maternity shoot, so I thought I will vlog that. And then later on this week I'm having my baby shower, so I'm going to be spending the majority of this week prepping for that. I thought I'd take you along with me. Maternity shoot this morning, which I'm super excited about, so I'm just doing my makeup. Hair is done, and yeah, I better crack on. So today is Friday, the 14th of March, I believe. Oh no, I think it's the 15th today actually. The day off today, and I have a lot to do because we got the baby shower on Sunday and I don't feel ready. The house is a mess. But the house is going to be a mess because we're renovating the room and it's like almost done. So there's only so much I can do, but like the actual party is going to take place in my living room. So I really want to make that really nice and clean and tidy and like just a really nice space for us. And then obviously I need to keep my bathroom as well because people are going to be using the bathroom. But other than that, there's just not a lot I can do. I wanted to show you some of the bits I've got for my baby shower as well, just like a behind the scenes kind of thing. Obviously I'm doing a lot of this by myself, but that's how I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy like putting events together, party planning, and I know exactly what I want, so I don't mind doing it myself at all. I I do have a dresser coming on the day as well to do like a little scene for me, which I was really in between doing because it is really expensive and it's only a really small party. I'm not having that many people come. But I thought about it and I was like, well, I actually really want it. Like, I like the look of it. I like the aesthetic. Like, it makes me happy. I'm not doing it for anyone else. No one else will give a shit. But I really like it. Out of breath every 2 seconds. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I've got to make up Grace patterns as well and stuff like that. So there is a lot to do. I've done like a little DIY scene as well, backdrop, which I think I took some footage of earlier this week. Luke helped me make that, so that was a nice little activity for us to do. But yeah, let me just show you really quickly what I have so far. Actually, just this mini bag here. There isn't too much. I do have another box of favours, but it's all the way over there in that pile of mess that I am not willing to unravel right now. So I'll just show you what's in here. So sorry, these cats are fighting like mad. You can see how much of a mess this room is as well. Like, it needs sorting out. What is your problem, Mama? She's not like her daughter. Anyway, so yeah, there isn't too much actually. It's gone quite minimal and it's all good because I won't be uploading this video till after the shower is done, so it doesn't matter. So I've got these little things with Etsy. Etsy is literally my best friend when it comes to any kind of party planning, because they're just incredible. Like, everything's really quick, super cheap, super easy. So I've got these little labels. It says pop it when she pops, enjoy toast when baby arrives. And I'm just gonna get some mini bottles of Prosecco and tie them as favours. So I thought that was really cute. What else have we got? Oh, these cute little prediction cards. So my theme as well, you might be able to tell, is like clouds, stars, moons, that kind of thing. So yeah, and I think these match actually. So yeah, so got these prediction cards, and people can just write how they predict baby's weight, daytime, eye colour, that kind of thing. I had this done for Luke at my baby shower for him, and I found them recently when I was going through some stuff, and it was really cool to just look back at everyone's predictions and be like, oh, this person got it right, this person got it wrong. Most people got it wrong. It's just from Shein. It's those baby boxes that you've probably seen all over social media. I don't know how this is going to turn out because it's from Shein, and I obviously have to like make it up myself. So I'm hoping that it turns out okay. I feel like it will. Like, it doesn't look too bad. And I got these little personalized stickers, which I feel like adds a really nice touch to any kind of event that you could be doing. Again, we've got the cloud and the stars theme, which is really cute. And you may be wondering why I'm doing all like pink as well, because it's obviously I'm having a boy, and most people I think theme the colour scheme around the gender of the baby that they're having, but really it's just because it's my rebellion to having another boy. Of course I don't mind having another boy, and I'm gonna love him so much, and I'm actually getting quite excited to be a double boy mum now. But yeah, like, I also don't want to lose that really girly pink side of me, and this baby shower is mainly meant to be about me and celebrating me and my pregnancy. So yeah, that was my like little rebellion, that I don't care that I'm having a boy, I'm still having everything pink because I'm going to be the girliest boy mum ever known to man. And this little baby shower bunting, I think this is from Ginger Ray. I love Ginger Ray. And then I got this like piece of fabric. This is just to go on the table, which is going to be like a little table decoration thing. That was from Shein as well, and I'm really impressed with the quality of it, because I think it was only like a couple of pounds. I got these balloons. These are also from Shein. I got this confetti from Ginger Ray, which I thought was really cute. And lastly but not least, I got this cloud balloon, but because this is basically the only balloon I'm needing to have helium in, I didn't actually get a helium tank this time, because I thought it would be a waste. I'm going to go into Card Factory and see if they'll do it for me, and I don't know if they will. And if they won't, I might not be able to use it, but I'm not buying a whole helium tent just for one balloon, because that is a waste. But we'll see, maybe they'll help me out. I've got a few more bits downstairs as well, like my decoration that I made, and also some like plates and cups and stuff like that. That's everything. I am going to try and sort of sort the house out a little bit, but I'm probably going to do most of that tomorrow. So it's nice and fresh for Sunday. I've got to go out and get those bits. That's about it. Today is definitely a cleaning day for me. I'm sorry, but I just need to take a moment for my nails I had done yesterday. I absolutely love them. You probably can't see them very well in this light, but they are literally just cloud and star theme. I am obsessed. They are so cute. Anyway, I've got a lot of cleaning and stuff to be getting on with today, so that's fun in preparation for tomorrow. And yeah, the food shop came from Ocado, so I've got to prep stuff for that as well.
You told me there'd be better days, and nothing that can pull us under. You wanna take the pain away, but know that I was born as a fighter. We fade, but we're better than that. We're better than that. I know you know, so why are we holding on, holding on? Yeah, seems like we're back on start, but go. I go right and you go left before it turns to red. It's true. Yeah, I hope that we could work it out. We'll never be enough for you. No shed a tear or two for good. There are other ways and other reasons, but only one that cuts to pieces. So why we tryna hide from trust when we could just leave? We fade, but we're better than that. Yeah, we're better than that. I know you know, so why are we holding on, holding on? Yeah, seems like we're back on start, but go. I go right and you go left before it turns to red. It's true. Yeah, I hope that we could work it out. We'll never be enough for you. No shed a tear or two for good. Hardest thing to do. Did it all for you. Hardest thing to do. Did it all for you. Hardest thing to do. Did it all for you. Yeah, seems like we're back on start, but go. I go right and you go left before it turns to red. It's true. Yeah, I hope that we could work it out. We'll never be enough for you. No shed a tear or two.
It's party day. Woo. I have a lot to do, but first let's sort my hair out.
Feels like the first time.
We've got like 1 hour 20 before we are starting, or people are going to arrive. Although I feel like people are going to arrive early, which it just never works for me because I'm never done on time anyway. So early is just, anyway, it's fine. I'll just do my makeup, obviously. Doing my makeup myself. And the dresser has just come over as well, so we're all go now. Yeah, I'm just trying to do a little quick makeup look. Actually, I'm not doing anything too much, too extra. Most stuff is done. I've got a couple bits more to prep. Like food stuff, like those last minute bits. And I've got to get changed in my dress, which is back there. But yeah, I'm really excited. Everything's finally coming together.
You're my pride. Don't wanna say I love you first, but holding it in just might make me burst. Love in the open, daydreaming, hoping, melting in our make-believe new worlds. Whispering winds bring the remembrance that you're my girl. No shame, no games. I wanna fall in love, fall in love.
Horror film.
I'll be a savage.
She couldn't take it anymore, the hormones.
She did very fine. That's not how you cut.
How do I cast? No, that's it. Just do it.
She cuts however she wants. She's carrying your child. She can
Yes, afraid to
feed you like in the wedding.
That went well last time.
Don't.
With a massive knife.
Watch
waiting for takes back, wondering where you went, or who could you be with? No, I'm not possessive, but you're mine. I'ma let you live, no shame, no shame, no game. I wanna fall in love, vulnerable.
not quite the way I expected to end out my baby shower vlog, but here we are. We are 6 weeks old now, so we have been in the wild for a little while, and I just thought I would quickly check in, kind of end out the vlog, which, you know, it is now May and this vlog was filmed in March, but it is what it is. Things happened, and yeah, I thought I would just quickly finish it out and also give you a very quick rundown of my labour and delivery story. Although it is quite a long story, but I'll try and tell it as quickly as possible while holding my gorgeous baby Otis. The night of my baby shower, my waters broke, so I was literally in this bed in the middle of the night. I turned over. I wasn't sleeping very well. I turned over and I could feel this gush of water, and that was obviously very different to my first birth because Luke, I was actually induced. So although my waters did break, they didn't break naturally. So I didn't quite know what to expect or how it would feel. And I was really confused as to why it was happening so early. Obviously, like, really panicked. My hospital bag wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. You know, we're still not entirely ready, to be honest with you. 35 weeks pregnant at the time, like 35 plus one day. So it was really early. We rushed to the hospital. They checked me. I wasn't in really bad pain. I was getting what I felt were contractions, but they were very far apart and they weren't very, very strong. So they were more like quite painful period pains. Now bear in mind, I get fairly light periods. I don't get too bad periods. Like, the pain isn't too bad, so bear that in mind. But yeah, they were like light period pains at the time. We went to the hospital. They put me on triage. They checked me and they said that I wasn't dilated yet. My waters had broken, but what they explained, what I didn't realise, is that there's actually two types of waters. So you've got one which is surrounding the baby and then one just surrounding that, and it was the outer membrane waters that had broken. So technically he didn't have to come. And I was really confused at this point because I was like, I don't know if my waters are broken, but if they are, surely he is coming now. I've never heard of this before, and I thought, like, once your water's gone, they basically had to induce you within a certain amount of time to, like, avoid any complications. But no, apparently that's not what happened. They explained to me that 50% of the time you will go into labour naturally. So it's like a 50-50 chance within the next 48 hours. Otherwise, you can actually go as long as 2 weeks, which again, I didn't know. They wouldn't let me go over the 2 weeks because there just wasn't any point, but I think they'd rather babies not be premature, so they would rather, if you can go for the 2 weeks, then to go for the 2 weeks. So yeah, they said that I would just have to be like really closely monitored if that were the case. But anyway, so they put me into a room. Well, first they moved me into one room and then they moved me into a ward. So first I was on like a private room, but that didn't last very long, and then I was put onto a ward. So we're on to the Monday now, so it was the next day. I barely didn't really get any sleep, to be honest, but yeah, so we're on to the next day now, and yeah, the day just kind of goes as it goes. The contractions again are coming and going. They keep hooking me up to the machine to check baby's heart rate and everything like that, and everything seemed fine. I think I was kind of under the impression at this point that I'd probably be going home because nothing seemed to be progressing very quickly. So we were just preparing for that, and Jack was back and forth from home to hospital trying to get Luke sorted and everything else sorted. Not really, you know, there was no urgency really because we just assumed I'd probably be going home at some point. I did keep saying to the midwives that I felt like, you know, having been pregnant and given birth previously, that I didn't feel like these were Braxton Hicks, because they were telling me that the contractions that I was feeling were Braxton Hicks. I said that I did feel like they were more than Braxton Hicks. I felt like they were actually contractions, even though, again, they were really irregular. They weren't like matching up or anything, but anyways, I mean, I could go into a lot of detail about this, but as I said, I'm trying to do it fairly quickly because this isn't the point of this vlog. So that night I went to bed, contractions were getting more painful as the day went on, even though they were again very irregular. During the night I did manage to sleep, but I was woken up, I would say, every hour with contractions. They were getting quite painful to the point where in the morning they were really, really painful. They were giving me like codeine, I think, and paracetamol just for the pain every couple hours, which wasn't really helping very much, to be honest. By the time the morning came round, I was in an excruciating pain. I was screaming, crying, everything. I didn't know at this point that I was in labour because I hadn't been examined and I had just been told that it was Braxton Hicks that I was feeling. So yeah, we got to the morning, Tuesday morning of the 19th of March, and everything just progressed very quickly. Jack wasn't even there because he had come home the previous night to be with Luke. As I said, we were pretty sure that he wasn't coming. And then yeah, everything just progressed really, really quickly. I remember this one at the one point where the pain just really kicked in, and I was like screaming, crying and begging for medication, epidural, everything. They gave me the gas and air, which was all they could give me at the time. I was still on the ward at this point, so I don't know what the other women on the ward were thinking, but yeah, they were trying to give me the gas and air, they were trying to examine me, they were trying to hook me up to the monitor, and I wasn't having any of it because the pain was just ridiculous. Like, you know, bearing in mind, you know, I was fairly deep into labour at this point and had no medication, so I was not happy. They were trying to call the doctor up to come and check me because obviously I was preterm and I was already a high-risk pregnancy anyway, so they wanted the doctor to come up and check me, which didn't come up. So in the end they had to wheel me down to the labour ward, sorry, the private room that they put you in when you give birth. At this point I was in a lot of pain. While they were moving me from the ward I was on to the private room, they said I couldn't have gas in it, so I had to wait into the room. And I know it was like only a few minutes between me being wheeled, but if you have been in labour before, you know, like when you don't have any medication, and I didn't even have that with Luke because I had medication pretty much the whole way through my labour, so I didn't even have that. But yeah, like having nothing was just, I have never felt pain like that before, like never. And I'm pretty proud and impressed with myself for actually getting through that because I don't know how I did that. So yeah, I got down to the ward, they checked me and they said I was 10 centimetres dilated. Jack still wasn't here at this point. I had rang him in the morning earlier to ask him to come, but at this point I didn't know I was in labour. I just asked him to come because I was feeling in a lot of pain and I didn't want to be on my own. So yeah, they said I was 10 centimetres dilated. I was asking for an epidural and they were like, no. They were like, it's too late. And then they were calling Jack on my phone to try and get him to hurry up because I had the urge to push as well. So this was going from 0 to 100 real quick. And yeah, eventually he came in, they told me to start pushing, and I think it was only like a couple pushes and he came out. I honestly just, even looking back on it now, was just entirely a whirlwind of emotions, of feelings, of everything. It was just crazy. It was a crazy experience, and obviously I'm just so blessed and happy that he is here with us now and safe. But yeah, that whole situation was not how I expected it at all. It was very, very different to my birth and labour with Luke. I would say, I don't know if I could call it a positive birth story if I'm honest, because I have a lot of iffy feelings towards the whole thing. I'm not entirely happy with how everything went. No, I'm not happy at all with how it went, to be honest with you. But again, that's not something that I'm going to go into right now, but there were things that should have been done. My phone cut off again, so I'm just going to quickly finish my story like this. But yeah, what I was saying was, it's not entirely a positive birth story for me, but it is my birth story, so I'm going to tell it how it happened. And yeah, so basically I just popped him out. He came out really quickly. I had really quick skin to skin, and then they took him off to double check him. There was quite a few doctors in the room. He was seeming to have a little trouble with his breathing. There was like a recess in his chest, and so they told me quite quickly that he would need to go into NICU, which I guess I was kind of half expecting anyway, because I knew he was early, so I knew there was a chance, but it still wasn't nice. Again, this is a whole other separate story, his journey in NICU and SCBU. It's not one I'm going to go into right now, but he did spend about 2 weeks in NICU and SCBU. It was incredibly challenging and difficult time, and something that I think I will never fully get over, to be honest with you. But I'm so grateful that I was able to walk out with my baby healthy and happy, and that he's still doing really, really well, six weeks old now, and still thriving. So yeah, just immense gratitude for that situation, but also, yeah, incredibly challenging time, and my heart goes out to anyone who has ever been in that situation before, because it is just one of the it's the most hardest thing I have ever experienced, and it's something that I will carry with me for a really long time. So yeah, that was just a really quick rundown of my birth and labour story. Yeah, crazy times. I'm not sure what could top that, but yeah, I'm gonna close out the video here, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you from my Otis, and I will see you really soon. Bye.